Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said investors from across the world are keenly looking at India and the domestic industry must rise and seize this golden chance to play its role in achieving the goal of Viksit Bharat by 2047. Addressing a CII post-budget conference on journey towards Viksit Bharat, he said the Modi government does not lack political will and will tackle all decisions keeping in mind nation-first approach. The Prime Minister exuded confidence that his feat of becoming the third largest economy will be achieved in his ongoing third term. Mizoram and Assam will resume border talks in August, 20 months after the two northeastern neighbors held discussions to find an amicable solution to the interstate boundary dispute. Mizoram Home Minister K. Sabdanga on Monday said the next round of border talks will be held in Aizawl on August 9. The two states held the last round of talks in November 2022 in Guwahati. The Mizoram delegation would be headed by Sabdanga, while the Assam team would be led by its Border Protection and Development Minister Atul Bora. A landslide in Dimtanglong village, Tamenglong, Ward number 3 claimed the life of a mother and her child last night, July 29. Additionally, one person, identified as Ring Singh Longkamai, has been critically injured in the incident. Taking to his X handle, Manipur Chief Minister condoled the tragic loss and critically injured due to the landslide. Amidst opposition accusations that Manipur has been neglected in a union budget, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has firmly rebutted the claims. Jharkhand train accident that claimed 2 lives and injured 20 others today disrupted several rail operations as the Southeastern Railway cancelled 5 trains, temporarily terminated 4 trains and diverted several others. At least 18 coaches of the Howrah-Mumbai Melt derailed in Jharkhand's Seraikela, Kharsawan district early today. The accident occurred at 3:45 am near Barabambu, around 80 km from Jamshedpur, under the Chakradharpur division of the South Eastern Railway. The Delhi High Court today agreed to hear tomorrow a PIL seeking the constitution of a high-level committee to inquire into the city Rajendra Nagar coaching center incident wherein 3 UPSC aspirants died in a basement following heavy rain. The PIL said that due to huge corruption in public departments, many people have been losing their life for years and the national capital has faced many terrible and scary incidents in the past few years. North Korean trash balloons have disrupted operations at South Korea's main airport several times in the past 2 months, local media reported today. According to official data from the Seoul Regional Aviation Administration submitted to RAP, Yangbu Nam of the main opposition Democratic Party operation at Incheon International Airport, the South's primary gateway, were disrupted on 12 occasions, Seoul-based Yonhap News Agency reported. The country's intelligence agency reported that in the past 2 months, North Korea sent approximately 3,600 trash-carrying balloons towards South Korea. India's star shooter Manu Bhaker has etched her name in history by clinching a second bronze medal at the Paris Olympics 2024. With this achievement, she has become the first Indian athlete to win 2 medals in a single Summer Olympic Games since independence. The 22-year-old Manu won her first bronze in the women's 10-meter air pistol event, while her second bronze came in a 10-meter air pistol mixed team event alongside Sarabjit Singh.